It's Monday, everybody. It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Big J. Oakerson. Dan Soder, off doing billions today. I believe this is the scene where he's asked to shave Axe's genitals. He's convinced it's for some sort of a swimming activity. He gave me the sides. I thumbed through it, if I'm being completely honest. Sitting in for Dan today, I'd like to bring you back. I'd like to guess, I'd bring you back to camper favorites. And we did not chintz on that today, everybody. Shane Gillis joins us.
Yo. What the fuck is up, dude?
It was a crazy weekend all the way up until even just getting here. The last thing before I walked in the studio was walking by a Asian kid with green hair with a doctor's mask pulled down, dancing down the hallway, and not like because he thought we didn't see him. He was absolutely fine with us seeing him, but he was dancing like no one was watching, which is how people will tell you should always dance. Dance like no one's looking. But this guy was doing that. It was very bizarre. Me and Christine were walking down the hallway. It's been a bizarre, backwards fucking day at the train today, and almost didn't make it in time. Everyone keeps talking about this train. Jacobs, the Loos of the world, all swear by this train that seemed to have me stuck in a tunnel, claustrophobic, with New York's finest homeless through white-collar people, uncomfortable. Why is that a better way?
Well, you get used to it, but that drops you off right. That drops you off right here.
It does drop you off right here.
It's so great.
What train?
Took the F today, and it just fucking.
Well,
you don't have to even come outside.
There were specifically delays on the F.
Yeah.
So it was a problem, and we still did get here on time.
All through a series of train changings and emotional roller coaster. Are we going to even make it? You guys like that? That's what everybody seems to like. I know Dan would be swinging for the fences defending this here, huh?
You've been stuck in traffic.
Sure, but I'm above ground. If anything terrible happens, if New York caves in, I'm not just sitting there waiting to be squished like a cockroach.
So instead of being on time, you can tell everyone you're going to be late.
Yeah. How could I text and tell you I'm going to be late if I'm underground? You know what I mean? What do you mean, a cliffhanger situation out of there?
Oh, I would have
even that took 2 hours.
If you were late, I would have just carried it, dude.
Hell yeah. When there was only one set of footprints in the sand.
Just me and Jacob just like, so what's up?
What is up? Man. Me, Shane and I worked together this weekend in Philadelphia at Helium. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Great weekend. Only 4 shows. Thursday canceled, which a lot of people pointed out is funny to listen to the Bonfire on Thursday and be like, right now, show started. You're late if you're even hearing this. And it got canceled in the middle of the day after we had already gotten the car. Me and Christine got a car. We leased a car. We showed you guys yesterday here in studio. And we got to know it really well as it took 7.5 hours to get to Philadelphia. Just sitting in that weird snow, people getting out of their cars. It was nonsense. But we found out there is lower lumbar support in the seats. So there's a positive I got to make from it. They canceled the first show, and then Shane did the next 4 shows, which was unbelievable, man.
It was fun.
Just packed houses. It's an emotional weekend there. My mom came out to see a show. My mom's watched me perform in front of 15 disinterested black people at a bar before. So it's kind of a cool situation for her to come out and see that. But then also everybody knows they're already the fans, which is funny. And for all the, Christine was telling me that somebody said, hey, really watch you fist fight when he was younger? And she was like, yeah, he did watch me fist fight.
Damn, you watched her fist fight?
Yeah. Another chick. Right in front of our house.
Did she win?
She did win. From what I remember, the girl took off. Yeah. My mom was holding groceries, and so was I. And we were coming up the steps to it was like a little walkway, just a duplex apartment in West Philly. And as she's coming down the walkway, this lady came up and started accusing her of sleeping with her boyfriend. And my mom may have done, I don't know. I'm not saying she didn't do it for sure. But whether she did or didn't, this lady was a crazy lady. I think notorious crazy lady in the neighborhood. And she came up and accused my mom of sleeping with her boyfriend, which probably did not exist. And my mom could have done better than this chick's boy, whoever this guy was.
Oh, you don't even know who it was?
No.
You just think your mom can definitely pull hotter than imaginary? Like, you're just assuming this guy's ugly? And your mom can definitely score hot.
Yeah, definitely score hot dick. And my mom, I'm assuming the guy's ugly because the lady was like the batshit lady in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Wore like crazy makeup. I think everyone called her the cat lady kind of thing.
That's kind of the lady you give dick to.
Yeah.
On the side, dude. You sneak into a duplex and fuck her.
But this chick came at my mom outside. My mom was trying to like talk her away, you know, make this not become a fight, I guess, in front of her young son, maybe 8 years old or something. And my mom just finally, the filly came out, man. She just dropped the bag of groceries on the ground.
Like, I ain't a whore.
It tagged her up a few times. I got something real funny for us later with that Philly accent, by the way.
Really?
Oh, man. Somebody sent today. I have the name written down somewhere. I'll give them credit. Someone sent us this that Christmas came early with, and we will definitely get to it later, so I don't mind teasing it. A Philly accent porn. Like stepmother point of view bullshit porn, but it's all, one of the lines of the point is, all right, let me go get frickin' changed and I'll do it.
I have two friends that have very intense Philly accents, and my friend told me they were fucking once, and she was like, yeah, turn me over. He started laughing.
Turn me over. Yo, flip me over.
Yeah, that's an accent that's...
It's hard to look sexy.
Tough to fuck with.
She's like a singer. She's like a British singer. She has the accent, but her fuck noises aren't Philly.
Really?
But when she talks in between them, it sounds like a different person making the fuck noises almost. And then and then she comes out and she goes, I want you to come inside me.
Yeah, I look forward to that. Just the weekend I started using the Philly accent again. I was around 6.
I got called on it a few times.
I was around Beezer, so the whole weekend I was even just imitating him. If you see something, you're like, hey, Sirius XM. No matter, I'm doing the Bonfire today.
I got to meet Beezer and Kyla.
Yeah.
Kyla is the girl voice of the Peroni's commercial.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Beezer.
Beezer, yeah, dude.
What's his actual name?
His real name is Brian Six.
Brian Six, yeah. I got to meet the Beezer. And neither of them putting on a character.
No, not at all.
I mean, they're putting on a character, but they're not putting on a voice. They just did it. They just read it for sure in their voice.
Yeah, Six does stand up, and when I went to write that, I was like, we got to have Kyla just talk. And she was like nervous because she doesn't do stand up or anything. But when we recorded that Peroni's commercial, she was like, I was like, here, just say this. And she's like, damn boy.
Barbarous best full of Boulevard.
Do you have a mangled dong? I was like, that's perfect.
She said you were a great director.
I was super patient because she was nervous as fuck.
She
like, just
killed
say it again. Just say it like that.
And she killed
it.
I heard her doing the lines outside for people. And I was like, is that the actual voice? And I was like, and Christine was like, yeah, that's her. You should do it for fans. It was great.
Yeah, when you were like, I just met Beezer, dude. I feel like I met a celebrity. I was like, dude, if I tell Beezer, he's going to get
the same feeling meeting Beezer and hearing his voice, because they just came down a dark alley where I was smoking.
Smoking a cigarette in an alley. They were like, yeah, what do you got down there?
Yeah. He goes, yeah, what's up? And I was like, oh yeah, and I just heard the voice, and that was just the, none of that fucking pussy pump Black and Decker shit. I'm talking 20 volt DeWalt. 20 volt DeWalt.
I was at Lincoln Tech learning fucking cars and shit.
They get Percocet for that? I said no. I said fuck you.
Man.
But when he walked away, I said I was so starstruck by the voice, because I've listened to that so many times. It makes me laugh. I've played it for so many people. And it just fucking, the voice, when I hear it, it's the same feeling I got when I came to the stand one night and we watched Dan Mintz doing stand-up. And I was like, I hear Tina Belcher's voice from Bob's Burgers, because it's just his speaking voice, and it's so bizarre to hear the voice of Tina just doing stand-up. And good. It's like funny, really funny guy, so it's like, it was just interesting. Is this it?
Yeah.
This woman gave me a palm reading and said I'm going to die. But I don't believe in that stuff, even if she is a dermatologist.
I mean, it's just so bizarre. Do you know the cartoon at all? No one in here watches cartoons. It's just me and Christine. Fucking stoner
Nobody
idiots.
watches Bob's Burgers?
I don't.
It's so great.
No, I watch sports. I watch sports and Fox News.
Yo, it's me, Beezer.
Last night, when we got back we went to Jacob's house for the NASCAR Super Bowl. The championship. The national championship, is that what you call it?
Yeah, this is the championship. 2018 Monster Energy Cup Championship.
And his dude.
That's when you know your sport's legit. The fucking
Right.
Monster Energy Cup.
He has no. Yeah.
Sports stinks, dude. Fuck NASCAR.
No.
He got us. Well, you hurt him so much with that.
No.
I don't have a comeback. No.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
No, overall, it's probably a horrific sport, but when it's like gambling on something, you can get behind anything, you know? And that's how it felt going to Jacobs. He was so invested in Joey Logano winning. And then the fact that it seemed like it was a possibility from the time we got there. Then, by Jacobs' explanation, looking not good for him at all. And I mean, I'm not a moron. We could see that he was behind another guy. But it seemed like a little out of reach. And then he came around and like, fuck it. So following one car and giving a shit about it for any reason made it more exciting, for sure.
Yeah, playing it occasionally. Just to have something to drink to for 4 fucking hours. But yeah, sport's a nightmare. Sports are that's up there with golf as far as just a nap.
No.
Bargatze loves watching golf. I don't understand watching golf either. But
golf is awful.
Again, that said, me and Sherrod Small had to commentate on golf one time. We did a live, like a companion thing to a golf tournament.
Hired you guys
I forget. I totally forget. Some website. But we sat there and watched me and Sherrod, and we actually had a blast. We just, you know what I mean? We smoked before and just sat there and like, and it came down to like a guy lost like a 9 something, or like a 9, that's too much.
9 stroke?
No, there's no way it was 9, but it was like a lot. It was like 3 or 4. Yeah. And the guy who was like way in the lead just ate shit in the sand. And just George won. So I the guy who just fucking was in the mud, man, and just kept swinging and fucking up in the same.
Yeah, it's good to see these dudes collapse.
I think it was a crazy like 6-stroke lead, and he just went like 4 over par and just eating shit in this dune. He could not get out of that dune. It was like a pure choke.
God damn it! Now all I have is Beezer's voice in my head, dude. Thinking about Beezer talking about golf. He's like, there he is. He's fucked it. He's in the sand. Sand.
That should happen. Like there should be Philly companion pieces to anything. Like a real, like just turn off Merrill Reese on the Eagles game and just fucking. I mean, at this point,
talking about fucking it.
At this point, just turn off the Eagles game. It's
all I do is.
I mean, yeah. It's holy shit! Congratulations, Black Lou. I know the Cowboys they're shaping up though.
They're shaping up, but I mean, it's just going to waste our time this year. They're not going to do anything in the playoffs.
Probably not going to do anything significant. But
right, so
I mean,
we'll lose a good draft pick.
But the Eagles, I don't even know what the. I mean, everyone's hurt, but beyond that, even couldn't even guess what the problem is.
Yeah,
Carson Wentz. I've never seen injury in that game yesterday. I mean, how.
They needed you out there, dude. They needed you quarterback in this thing.
I mean, I had the dream that I was going to be quarterbacking the Eagles, but it's
you would have fucking.
I'll tell you what,
dude.
I wouldn't have went out like that. You just got to believe it. I wouldn't have went out like that. I would just throw more screens, man, non-stop screens.
I don't think you understand how hard a screen pass is.
No, I'm 6'3", dude. I'm good.
You would rope that.
Yeah. I fucking send it. Nice tight spiral right over the helmet of the closest defender. Because, I got to let him come in. I realize I'm taking a real chance here at getting hit. Because the O-line's letting him through.
You would take those hits, though.
But that dump off? No.
You would swallow.
I'm terrified of the hits. But I know I'm going to get touched a little bit if I'm going to hit these screens. But I'll just nonstop screens. And then when they're like, we're going to read the screen, I'll audible deep, switch sides.
Hit them deep.
I'm going to play like a 12-year-old plays Madden. Straight to pen when it comes time. Crazy long bombs. Just directionless, eyes closed, cannons, and just hope that
How far do you think you could throw the football? How many yards?
Right now?
In the air, how many yards do you think you could throw it?
How far I send it in the air? 45, 50 yards.
You think you could throw a
45 yards? We talking official football? 45, 50 yards.
We're talking vortex. You can't hit 50 yards, dude.
Wait, are we in a vacuum or are we in Earth's atmosphere?
Oh, fuck.
What is going on? What's the gravity situation there like? Because, I mean, the shoulder's in there, but, I mean, I can't help. I don't know if there's wind and shit like that.
Damn, if we actually did this and
In the elements we're talking about?
If you laced one, I'd have to sit there and be like, yeah, goddamn.
If I just send it, I want to give it a shot. I'll tell you what, if I do it, my arm's going to hurt for 2 weeks. For sure. I've gone at football catch not too long ago, and 10 or 12 back and forths, and I was like, I feel it already. And we kept going, and it fucks my arm the next 3 days. I was like, yeah, that hurts a lot. Just an unused muscle. But if I warm up the instrument, watch out.
Yeah, that's a fine-tuned machine, dude.
And by the way, I don't have to throw it really 60-some yards all that often. Most of it's dumping off of these screen passes. I just got to get it 3 yards down.
Wait. Why do you think you're ever going to throw it 60? I don't have to hit deep too often.
Yeah, but every now and
every
again.
once in a while, keep them honest.
Yeah. Fourth, I tell you, it's all Madden 93 rules. 4th and 1 in my own goal line, and I will. I'll send it 70 yards. I'm just gonna. I don't know where it's going. Pick a side of the field and load up over there.
You just drop it in a bucket, dude. You're at the line of scrimmage, just like, yo, I'm about to torch you, motherfucker.
As soon as I snap this, I'm dropping back 3, and I'm sending this thing. I'm sending a rainbow to the. I'm sending a rainbow in the middle of that field. Whatever that fucking mascot is in there.
I'd love to see you get back in the huddle after the first play. Holy fuck, I fucked up, guys. I shouldn't be out here. I fucked up big time.
Everyone's so fast.
Please help me. Somebody help me, for fuck's sake.
Everyone's so fast and big. Everyone's so fast and big.
I fucked up so bad.
What is that? There I am.
That's
Deshaun Jackson. I'm sorry. I hit him.
That's you with the rollout.
Michael Vick. Zing. Look at that. He didn't know where that was going.
I love that you're using this as like, look at that. I can do it.
Michael Vick? Well, here's the thing. I'd fancy myself a bit of a Michael Vick type quarterback because
I can't express to you how much the opposite of Michael Vick you are.
Wait. Hear me out. I know I don't have the speed, but the quickness side to side and the breakaway ability. Tackle break ability.
Yeah, you could.
That Michael Vick was a fucking peanut, man. That guy would fold on one hit. Yeah, and there's no direction there either. Peyton Manning, he didn't. He just knew right side of the field. Get there. I'm putting it up somewhere over there.
Go to Sean Taylor Pro Bowl punter. I just want to show you what it would look like if a pedestrian ran in the NFL.
Am I the pedestrian in the story?
Yeah, this is anybody who's listening. Anybody listening that thinks like, yeah, man. Anybody that's like Jay, that's like, oh, there it is. Rewind that. Look at this. Now that's a punter in the NFL, and I think he's the closest to a normal human we can find.
Yeah. Wow.
And in the Pro Bowl, they tried to run a fake punt, and Sean Taylor said, "Nah."
Jesus.
Look at his upright.
God damn.
That would be you, dude.
No, I'm bigger than that punter, man.
It doesn't matter if you're bigger, dude. You would die.
No, but that guy's alive. Did that guy die? He's alive. He's fine. Did he punt again? I'm sure.
No, he popped up like a dork at the end of that play.
Look, I'm not saying I'm not going to take a shot. I might even go down. I'm just saying I could break a few. In my mind.
You couldn't break one. You couldn't.
Really?
Yeah, you
all
think
that tape
you could
on their fingers and shit?
Break a tackle in the NFL?
Yeah, I think they get a hold of my jersey and I do that thing where I knock their arms off. One fell swoop. Buddy, I bring a hammer with the forearm.
I'm starting to feel bad.
I thought you were just going to say I'm starting to believe it, but I guess that's not the case.
No, I think, yeah, I don't think you would do well in an 8th grade football game. I think you would struggle against a good pony football team.
Dude, I'm throwing down. That's easy. I don't even have to put it up there for these studs. These are kids,
hot kids,
yeah.
dude. They got some wheels.
Yeah.
Get under it.
Hey, football, I'll let the play develop because I'm shrugging off 8th graders left and right, man. I'm shooting them away.
Wow, have you seen 8th graders lately?
Yeah.
They're fucking thick.
No, I haven't actually.
They'd lay you out.
Show me big 8th grade. Show me big 8th grade football. I want to see big 8th grade football.
Yeah, these kids will fuck you up.
No problem.
Look at that.
Come on. 8th grade. Get out of here. Shrug. Number 5 comes at me, dude. He's eating turf. Number 5 comes at me. I'm hitting him so hard his helmet's coming off. I'm throwing by the way, I lower the ball and throw shoulders while I stay in the pocket in this game. This game, an 8th grader comes at me. I'm telling you, I cup the ball and just stretch that kid out. And then I go back to watching the play unfold. I could sit in the pocket and I'm underestimating, 3 full minutes I could stay in that pocket.
Really?
3 full minutes.
I don't know.
Do I have an offensive line?
Yeah,
3 full minutes. If I'm shrugging off 1, 2 at a time, 3, 4 minutes. I'm in that pocket.
That's an incredibly long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The guys are exhausted. Some of them just stopped running. But I'm telling you, it's 8th graders? My daughter's, she's 10th grade now.
And you can fuck her up.
I can fuck her up and anyone she knows. Absolute guaranteed truth. Bring a gun. Right. If you're a friend of my daughter's and you want a piece of me, bring a gun. And if you shoot me, you better kill me, motherfucker.
Because I'm getting up and throwing it 60 fucking yards.
Man, Jay just came back from Philly, huh? Yeah. What the fuck are you going to do? Do something. Is this 8th grade still?
Yeah.
Look at that kid.
That defensive end would fucking eat your lunch, dude. 42?
What? 42's getting flipped over my back. He's going feet over ass.
These kids look good, though. These kids look like they definitely fucked. And these are the type of 8th graders that have already fucked.
And by the way, that's 8th grade Texas, where football matters. Not a chance. Muay Thai knees to the face mask.
Look at how hyped they are, dude.
Well, yeah. If they win, their parents don't hit them. I think. I don't know Texas law. I don't understand it. Did you have a great time this weekend in Philly?
Yeah, that was awesome, man. That was really nice.
We got to meet your chick.
Baby girl showed up.
Hell yeah.
Woo.
Twerked for your friends?
I said, fucking baby girl, you better twerk right now for my friends. And she did, dude.
She did.
I said, twerk right now for Jay and Christine. And she fucking twerked.
She twerked. Son of a bitch, she twerked.
Grab whatever you want, baby girl.
Super hot, man. Super hot girl. She's a solid person.
Nice.
Cute chick. Absolutely. And sweet girl. Fuck yeah, dude.
Thanks, dude. Plus, she's the type of bitch that'll twerk for my friends.
And she'll twerk for your friends, which is pretty awesome.
That's a good trait. Jacob, would you twerk for your friends?
Yes, to do it, I guess.
Why? And so we got off a track there, but talking about NASCAR and your hatred of it. But it was pretty exciting. And Joey Logano won, and Jacob had to celebrate. He wanted it. He wanted it bad. These are direct quotes. Please, I need this.
I did say that.
Did you just say that to yourself?
No, I said it out loud.
There.
Do you care if we play the audio at all?
Huh?
Do you care if we play the audio?
Yeah, okay, you can play the audio.
I can't put it out.
No, I don't want the video out.
Building a dream. Stand by, we got a call from your wife. DJ Majors, get a break. No pressure at all. Well, pressure.
Get the fuck out of the way!
He comes out of turn number 4 to claim his first Series championship. It's going that way.
Yes! Fuck yeah! Yes! Yes, Joey! Fuck yes!
Alright.
Oh, fuck yeah! All I do is win, win, win. Money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up,
I never latched on to a team. I don't have a football team.
It ain't just for you, hillbillies!
I never latched on to a player or a football team before, or any like a sports team. So I don't know.
You never got into football?
Not really.
Oh, Jacob, man, you could have fooled me with the way you celebrated in that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little...
I watched my daughter...
That's why I don't want this on the air. That's why the video's not going out.
Jacob, I watched my daughter, who I love more than anything in this world. I watched her come out of the womb.
Yeah, it's not.
And I didn't emote that much.
It's not right what I did. I'm not.
It's not wrong. I'm telling you, I'd love to have a passion in something in life like that.
But that was
Eagles won the Super
25
Bowl.
years coming.
Eagles won the Super Bowl, and 25 years coming. What do you mean?
Meaning, I guess I was just building up. Like I just
had a child.
I just haven't had it. I'm trying to think. Like since I've been an adult, you know.
Did you molest?
I've never celebrated about sports like that. I think maybe the Mets won in '86. I was happy, but that's the last time. So yeah, it's been a while.
1986.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And you picked this guy as your guy. You picked this guy as your guy,
like from the start. Once I started watching NASCAR,
right away he was your dude.
You were like, he's
the
cute.
Dude.
He's cute.
He was my dude from the beginning.
Why?
Jacob definitely he needed to know that Christine would in fact fuck this guy. It was important to him to know that. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
I think you should pick him over Jason Momoa. For
That's
sure.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No. He won yesterday.
This guy will treat you better
Jason
than Jason
Momoa plays
Momoa.
Aquaman. Joey Logano is an actual champion. Christine.
Oh, suck on that. You think Jason Momoa can fit into one of those goofy cars with that crazy headrest?
I can't wait for Joey Logano to take a hard right on the track and fucking burn to death while you're watching.
Oh no! Oh God, Joey, no!
I would cry. I would say exactly the way you just said it. I would say,
see Jacob just fall into a self hug on the floor.
Oh,
Joey, no! This is all I fucking had.
I would be miserable.
I wanted to get you a hooker right afterwards. I wanted you to... You fucked last night. You should have fucked something last night, Jacob. You were so into it.
I would have.
It was very exciting. We all were excited for you also.
I'm glad you came. I'm sorry. Shane, I wish you would have been there. It would have been great to have you there and watch me do that.
I would have been so happy, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Jacob made a tapenade.
I would have been cheering. I would have been cheering for whoever was close to beating Joey as hard as I could.
Martin Truex.
Martin Truex Jr. second place from North Jersey.
You sure it's Truex or is it True?
Martin Truex.
They say it always?
Yeah.
That's
his name.
Truex. It's a weird name. It sounds like a product. Did he change his name for something that sponsors him?
I don't think so.
Is he the one that's losing his car, you said?
Yeah, it's crazy because he won the championship last year, and his team is closing shop. I said to Jay, it's like the Eagles saying, "Yeah, we're not around next year."
That's kind of what they did.
That is what happened. That's actually the story of what happened. They won the Super Bowl and then said, "We're going to go away for a year."
And they were like, "You know what? Let's just go home."
You all fucking up.
Damn, so you got into NASCAR out of Joey's pretty fucking hot. Look at that guy.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude.
He's thinning up top a bit when he takes the hat off. It does change his face a bit when the hat comes off. No, Jacob, you'll fuck this guy because you love him for who he is.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think it would be that hard to get a hold of this guy. You should give him a call.
We're interviewing him tomorrow morning.
Oh, well then, sorry I said that about him taking a hard right. I figured that was inappropriate.
No, it's fine.
All right, good.
That's after the fact now.
I got into NASCAR because
Is that him?
No, that's Chase Elliott.
You know them all. That's great. You know these guys like I knew my G.I. Joes. It's Roadblock, Snowfall, Gridiron.
Individual sports are weird to cheer for.
There he goes. He looks a bit like the lead singer of Hoobastank with shorter hair. And less hair. I'm sorry, Jacob. I know his hairline means a lot to you. How excited are you to meet this guy?
He's perfect to me. You don't have to change a thing.
How excited are you to meet this guy tomorrow?
I'm pretty excited. I'm going to be. I have questions ready.
Oh yeah, we're going to let you take the ball at a point for sure to ask some questions.
What questions are you thinking about?
Just about the end of the race, and also I want to point out that all these guys came over and it was their first NASCAR race and they saw him win, so it was personal.
I'm gonna talk a lot about the other teams. I go, here's the only thing. I'm a Jimmy John's guy. I like a sandwich and I like it to get there fast as fuck. And Jimmy John's handles those things for me.
Freaky fast.
I don't know what Pennzoil's ever done for this guy, so...
Nothing. Pennzoil's a dog shit product. Fuck Pennzoil. Fuck Joey Logano.
Pennzoil's what makes your sandwich get to your house.
Pennzoil
gets the Makes the car get to your house.
Yeah, but if it just shows up at my house without a Jimmy John sandwich, it's a worthless ride.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we'll tell them, get some sponsors. I'm going to come up with some sponsorship recommendations. I think that's the move. What other questions do you have?
I left them upstairs. They're like,
Dude, they came from your heart. Did you write them in blood? Did you write them with a fountain pen and an inkwell? That's what I like to picture. I thought it was very exciting. I'm actually excited to meet him. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
NASCAR
cool as fuck.
champion.
That's awesome.
We'll see. Yeah,
I mean, he won yesterday.
I mean, I have a lot of
See him
questions.
tomorrow.
I want to see a picture of his wife. Does he have a wife?
Yeah, I mean, they just had a baby.
Oh, dude, bring her up. Well, don't make excuses for her fucking weird fat middle body right now. Just know she had a baby, so it's not really. She looks better than that normally. Brittany, of course it is. They all are.
Yeah. I guarantee these NASCAR dudes have some pretty hot white trash wives.
Oh, buddy, you got to see the girls standing on the stage with them. The girls standing on the stage with them, like the
high school
showgirls.
Sweethearts.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, so pig. I get it. Let me see her. Zoom in close. It's too far. Oh. All right, buddy.
Yeah, she's
something more provocative. Okay.
She's really pretty.
Hell yeah.
This guy's killing it, dude.
Yeah.
Jacob, I see why you're a fan, dude. He's got
Let's see that dog.
Let's see the fucking dog.
Fuck that dog.
There it is.
Fucking dog.
Oh.
Damn, the dog's even posturing, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, by the way, just so you know that picture, I thought he was wearing a girl's boot, but it looks like, I thought he was straddled across the whole thing and wearing one girl boot. Yeah, they got a pretty good life. Yeah, she's got a good leg. Good wife. Good job. He's nailing it.
He's got it all.
Now, tomorrow you get to kill him.
I just think he has all those things you want. You can kill him and then become him. Mr. Ripley, this dude. Jacob, don't just scratch your neck. Say something or laugh. It seems like you're thinking about it. I go, Mr. Ripley, this guy goes, it could be maybe the perfect crime. Let's take our first break here. We're hanging out with Shane Gillis today. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah, it's the Bonfire. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Oakerson, Dan Soder off doing billions. Sitting in with us today, of course, one of every camper's favorites, Shane Gillis joins us. Make sure you listen to Shane Gillis on Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast on iTunes, and, of course, a fair one on the Compound Media Network. ELO Day today, music. Saw a live concert. A lot of hits. Good band. And Jacob's writing notes. He's writing, you thinking of Joey Logano questions? I won't even read you what Stephanie Falcone said about Joey Logano. It'll break your heart. And she loves you to death, but she's not feeling him in the looks department. Says also not a Jason Momoa fan, but would take him any day of the week over Logano.
Yeah, to each his own.
Well, it's a woman. So Lynn's the kind of person who probably should be making these kind of decisions.
I'm gonna go ahead and call her bluff, dude. I agree. Like, I mean, if Logano shows up, dong out.
Yeah.
You're telling me Falcone's saying no to that?
Yeah, Falcone, you gonna say no to that? We teased it a little bit earlier, and I can't. You have that video, Christine, the Philly porn. Mm-hmm. It's the accents are definite. I don't think it's being done on purpose. Who's the person who sent this to us?
I don't have that because you sent me the video.
I texted it. I thought I texted it. But I want to give him the right credit for this here because it's fantastic.
Jeremy Haskins.
Jeremy Haskins, yes. Mm-hmm. Jeremy Haskins sent this to me on Twitter, and I copied it immediately and sent it to everybody. He had the tag, Christmas comes early, Delco porn. And boy, oh boy, I've never listened to porn enough to even catch something like this. Maybe it's a thing. I caught something like this on was it Delta? Or was it, one of those airlines that has the video they play for you before instead of having the people talk anymore? The video has a person very much from Philly giving some of the things. Like, you put your seatbelt on like this, and then you put your head between your knees.
Yeah, if we crash into water, there's a raft underneath you.
Yeah, it really was that harsh, and it would crack me up every time. I've never seen it in porn. This is very exciting.
Late last night, and I just wanted to sleep in.
Yeah, well,
wait, pause it. It's porn. Just so you know, I want to put some context to it. It's point of view porn. From the point of view of the stepson talking to his stepmom. And this looks like top-tier Philadelphia apartment.
Saturday nights, too, when I go out with the girls. I was out late, but I still make it to church.
Out with the girls?
Yes.
Playing bingo?
Like every single Saturday night.
Playing bingo.
Well, I'm not going to church anymore.
How? It says who?
You.
The complete opposite of what I'm saying. You're going to church with us.
No, you're going to tell Dad that I don't have to go to church anymore.
Holy shit.
Why? Why would I do that?
I think you know why.
Dude, I think that's Beezer.
Enlighten me. Tell me.
You weren't at bingo last night.
Where was I?
You were at the club.
What are you talking about? I was at the bingo hall last night.
You're really going to play this game with me?
Is this fantastic?
Are you going to try to play a game with me? What are you talking about?
I'm not going to church anymore. Okay?
By the way, pause. For the record, I want to fuck the shit out of this stepmom. I don't know why your stupid Philadelphia thing is working for me.
Yeah, sometimes it's hot.
We can find who this chick is for sure. And we can definitely find out who she is.
I don't know. She is undercover right now. She's an undercover slut.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Undercover sluts.
Show me what?
Show me what?
I took a little video of you last night.
So he put a video
for work now
on his phone of her shaking her butt at a strip club.
How did you get in
She's
there?
twerking for her friends.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah.
Yo, twerk for my stepkid.
You can't delete it. I already emailed it to myself.
Get rid of it.
No.
Yeah, what do you want?
I'm not going to church anymore.
That's the argument. I totally forgot the argument was about him going to church or not. It was all blackmail to not have to go to church. That's good writing.
That's how I got out of it as a kid. I knew my mom was not at bingo and she was twerking instead. So I filmed her butt.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, tell him I don't have to go to church anymore. And that's it. We don't have to ever talk about that video again. And I won't tell Dad. I won't need to tell Dad what you're doing. Because he doesn't know, does he? Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, so you don't have to go to church anymore, and you'll get to that video? Like, you won't...
I'm going to keep it, but you don't have to worry about it.
How do I know you're not... So you're telling me if you don't have to go to church anymore, you're not going to tell your dad. It's all done.
I'm not going to tell my dad.
All right, and that's it. That's...
What a farcical situation they're creating there. I mean, first of all, no one's ever found out their stepmother was a stripper. The father also knows. There's never a stepmother hiding stripping from their stepkid who's this age. I can't buy into. That's why I don't like produced porn. It's so stupid. I'd rather just have a girl being like, hey, I'm auditioning to suck cock and fuck dudes, and I'll do that now. Or home video shit is great too. But this stuff, the idea that you constantly, like, because I don't want to go to church.
I mean, if you're gonna be like a trophy stepmom that would fuck, like the stepdad's not there because he's out doing this, or they're supposed to be wealthy. Apartment. Yeah, they're not supposed to be in a shitty apartment.
Yeah,
that kind of takes me out of it, to be honest. The furniture.
It's also not, I don't know if it's about, the plot's not good because she says, I didn't see you at church, right? But she wasn't at church, so he could have easily called her on it.
No, she went to church. She was just saying when she was at the bingo hall that's when she wasn't there. She was at night stripping. She said she was out late with the girls at the bingo hall.
I got you.
He's calling balderdash on that shit.
So wait, so if he has the video of her twerking, and that's enough to get out of church, when does the sucking and fucking come in here?
You believe this guy? You believe this kid gets the taste of that kind of power, and he's going to stop it? I'm getting out of church.
You're exactly right.
Come on,
I don't know what I was thinking.
Act like you've been to the party before.
Can you go to her fucking, please?
Oh, it's way later in the game. You got to hear there's more lines.
Good Lord, there's 15 minutes of dialogue in this?
Oh, buddy. We'll skip when it gets to fucking parts because that's not as interesting. Dialogue, killer.
One more thing. It's a little bit weird.
What are you talking about? You have everything in the freaking world. What do you want?
Well, I was scared to ask you last night.
In the freaking world? Come on.
Oh, God. Talking about what?
I want to know what a lap dance is like.
I want to know what a lap dance is like.
Well, why don't you just go back into the club on another night and get a lap dance from someone? You can do. I'll let you do that. That's okay. You can do that.
But I don't have the money, and I really want a lap dance from you.
But I'm your stepmom.
So what?
So what? Fuck you.
I like this plot. He wants to experience a lap dance, and yeah, all right. They could have done without the whole church part.
The sad part when you find out later is it doesn't really hold up because I've never got a lap dance. I'm nervous. I don't want to go to church anymore. This guy's covered in belly tattoos.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I guess I'll just tell Dad then.
Okay,
just I don't have to go to church anymore, and you just give me one lap dance, and you don't have to stay up at night worrying if Dad's ever going to find out. Because now we're in it together. You know, now we're in it together, and I'm never going to tell him, and you don't have to be anxious about that ever.
God, you got my heart racing, kid. All right.
I'd say the more I'm watching it, though, it does seem like something would happen to the situation. Maybe this has happened. Maybe this is just a hidden camera in a real moment in time.
Yeah, I'm actually going to definitely jerk off to this tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
wonder how many of our listeners are going to jerk off to this.
I get
tonight.
it.
How many people listening right now?
It's jerkable in some weird way. I mean, not in some way. It's porn. But I mean, she's not like a porn chick. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I like that.
She doesn't look like a porn chick at all. She looks really good naked.
Do you want to jerk off now?
Yeah, you guys want to go back to back on it? You guys want to form a circle? We're going to look the Red Hot Chili Pepper symbol. Just everyone go back. Let's put our backs in a circle and just dicks out. Turn and chug, man. No? You don't want to go. You don't want to meet Jacob. You don't want to meet Joey Logano tomorrow with a full tank, man. You're going to come out hot. You're going to have to fucking let some of that steam out, you know? You got a little steam out of the tea kettle there, buddy. No? All right. Don't explode.
Fine, I'll give you a lap dance. So, stay right here.
In your G-string or your thong and a bra, just like you do at the club.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
It's this. All right, fine.
Yo, are you fucking blackmailing me?
Get in your thong. Fortnite's on TV.
Did she say, wait, we missed her saying I'm going to go change my freaking clothes?
All right. What do you think of that, Jacob?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's good, right?
That's badass.
They got to move the freaking table. Now you can jump ahead.
No touching, okay?
That doesn't last long, guys. For the record.
Those ass cheeks.
You could jump.
That's good.
Get to whatever reason she's blowing him. Oh, this dialogue's going to be fantastic.
I like your pants.
Oh, yeah, go back.
He's taking his dick out. He goes, I like your pants.
See, this is another day.
Well, come on.
It's also why it's jerkable. It escalates.
You'd hop off, too.
I guess, I mean, you've already seen them in the club anyway, right?
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those hoagies.
Can I touch?
No.
Yes.
No. Yes.
For the listener, he's touching boobs right now.
Yeah, by the way, great. I think they're fake and they're great.
Just do it for me like you did for your customers.
You want me to put my hair up too? I do, actually.
She's taking it all well. You know what, dude? A part of me thinks she wants to do it.
Yeah. I bet she gets into
Just a hand job. Just this one time.
Just a hand job. Go back. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I keep talking at the worst time.
You want me to put my hair up too? I do, actually.
I don't know what. She has some shave in the back of her head that's weird.
All right. Just a hand job. Just this one time.
I mean, Lou, this thing is chock full of drops, buddy.
I'll be home in like an hour.
Okay, how do you start?
So, start with the button. I like these pants. Wow.
Oh, God.
You look just like your dad.
Oh, whoa.
That is crazy. Alright, so I'm not gonna put your cum in my hand. I want you're gonna cum in my shirt. So you just tell me when you're ready to cum. Take your time, and we'll just do it.
You wipe your pre-cum on your dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please get to him coming, and then we'll take a break. Just from his hand job.
Do you like it, though? Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
He's like, I'm about to whiz.
Do you like it, though? Yeah, do you like it? Just the hand job, just this once.
I want to come.
Yeah, you wanna come now?
Mm-hmm.
Just come into my shirt, okay?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Is there an afterwards?
Oh, you're right there.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
It feels so good.
It really wasn't that bad for me either.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the least believable part of this.
She loved it.
Following a hand job, a girl's like, that wasn't that bad for me.
Buddy, we're going to come back with some more. With that, I know we have Aaron Berg's going to join us in the studio here in a little bit, but that's we have to see. You got to see when they're fucking and listen. I mean, audio is the greatest thing ever. We'll put the video out, but son of a bitch, let's please, as a community, find out who this fantastic thespian is, because I want to meet her and him. And I want to make a new Peroni's commercial with them.
Yeah, this is the new Roman and Sierra. This is a real hot couple.
This is the it couple for as far as Bonfire goes. We're hanging out with Shane Gillis. Make sure you listen to both of his podcasts. A Fair One on Compound Media, and of course Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast on iTunes. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Get it.
Let's get it in. Titty Boy on Twitter says that Jacob, I don't know if you see this. He says, Logano is a dirty cheat and douchebag. Having said that, he's a pretty tasty dish. Now, that's acknowledging. Are you okay because how they feel about his scumbaggery and gameplay? And as long as they think he's handsome, are you still okay?
He races clean. He just races hard. He's badass.
Hell yeah, dude.
George Jameson says he sent you an autographed Logano picture.
I got it.
Never heard back if you got it. He said, meh.
I did. Thank you.
Well, you never fucking thanked him? He sent you an autographed Logano?
Reply, but I meant to thank you. Thank you very much for that. I'm actually going to bring it into the interview tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Just to show him
it to Joni.
He already autographed.
He's like a 15-year-old.
Now you just accidentally called him Joni for the record. I know, but you slipped and said Joni. Am I correct, Lou? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Are you masturbating and calling him by a woman's name and pictures of it?
No.
It's pretty fantastic. Well, what are you going to do? People, why do they say he's a dirty cheat? What do you think that is?
Because he races hard, and I think he like that race that I showed you the clip of him racing at Martinsville when he bumped Martin Truex to win.
Yeah.
If you're a Martin Truex fan, you're pissed off.
But isn't that sort of the...
They would all do the same thing.
Isn't that the game?
That's the thing when it's an individual sport. You know, there's no team. It's just him against 39 other guys. And
now you said, though, there are teams.
Well, they're race teams. Like there's two other guys on his team. But when it comes to once you're on the track, it's every man for himself.
Is it true that his teammate is the one that blew out something in his engine and they had to stop the race and reset everybody again?
The caution that came out that helped Joey Logano, I think Brad Keselowski, his teammate, wasn't a person. But I got to rewatch that because I might.
It sounds fishy.
No.
By the way,
these guys do not want to get into an accident at nearly 200 miles an hour.
By the way, campers, if you want to go into a catalog of hilarious sounding pornography, we found her name, and it is wonderful for the accent. Her name is Clover Baltimore.
Yeah, that's
but she's also, I think now she's from. Does it say she's from Baltimore?
Yeah, the Baltimore Philly accent's very similar.
It's very similar.
Very similar.
It's the same,
Baltimore.
actually.
Go down to Baltimore.
It's the same, essentially. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
So Logano fucking cheated and beat Truex there. So this guy's a fucking wop and a cheat? So, wait, hold on. I gotta go back to this. You're gonna bring in an pre-autographed fucking poster?
Yeah.
Just present it to him?
Are you gonna have him re-autograph it?
Yeah, because it was him when he's just starting out, like 15 he signed it, and then now I'm going to sign it.
See if his handwriting improves.
See if the original is real or not. That's a lot of pressure, by the way. Have somebody have you sign something twice. Because you know what I mean? It can make this
I might not.
wonderful person who sent you that picture
George.
look like a jerk off.
George might have signed it.
He might have scammed your ass.
No, I know it's his.
No, you do?
Yeah.
You studied it?
I studied it.
Oh, my God.
It's the real deal.
Although when I had an autographed Pamela Anderson Playboy, I will say that I think I would have known her autograph at that point. I looked at it so much.
You had an autographed Pam Anderson?
I took it, gave it to her, 13 years old, handed her a picture of her own pussy. It was pretty surreal in hindsight.
You were 13?
Never overthought it. Didn't overthink it for a second. Walked up, gave it right to her.
Your fucking confidence. This starting quarterback, that's QB1 energy. That is QB1 energy, dude.
You think? You think so?
Scratching it out, dude.
You think I should dust off? Joining us in the studio, everybody. You know him from his podcast, In Hot Water, on the Compound Media Network, everybody. It's Aaron Berg joins us.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, buddy? I wanted you to come in today because I have a fun, and by the way, I hope you have it ready, Lou, because we do have today on the show a caller topic.
This is a Bonfire caller topic.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Sorry. I wanted you to come in because I thought you'd have some funny answers to this because you're a jacked individual, very handsome. You were in the world of male striptease.
Yeah, I'll fuck you.
I'd like to, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you put on a Joey Logano one piece and fuck Jacob, please?
I will.
No, I think you've probably been asked before to do by some women, especially at like bachelorette parties and shit, some pretty weird things sexually. And I want people to call in and tell us the weirdest thing that's been requested of them sexually. If you want to call in and say the weirdest thing you've asked for, by all means. But I figure that's a little harder. Sometimes people won't come forward with that. But what's the weirdest thing you've ever been asked to do?
Okay.
Mine was a girl asked me. I've been a girl flat out hit her before, which I just couldn't do.
No.
I gave the gentlest tap. She said, no, for real. I gave the same, it was like, same effort tap the second time. And then she like tried to insult me and call me a faggot to get me to do it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't.
She called you a fag and you didn't hit her? That means you're a fag. Congratulations.
Congratulations, bro.
Then I had two friends come in and clean up the mess.
Yeah. But, and I was like, no, it's just not my thing. And she was fine with it. She was literally trying to get that. She was calling me faggot like to try to get this fantasy she had going. But I'm like, I don't know. I really don't respond to that fantasy.
She had a fantasy of getting beat up and fucked by a gay dude?
She was
a
gay dude.
She, in fact, was the gay dude.
Can I ask this? Were you inside of her when you did the punch, or were you just like messing around?
I never punched her.
Well, you slapped her. You weak punched her. Let's, this isn't going to hold
you
up.
Beat the shit out of a woman.
Yeah.
What happened the day you beat the shit out of that woman?
Yeah. Were you inside of her when she wanted you to do it?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think when it was asked for, yeah.
I've been asked to choke.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't go that hard. Like, I'm still very aware of it. Like, yeah. I'll do like this, I'll do the middle finger and the thumb and just kind of get that. And once I get that noise, I'm out.
That fucking Darth Vader.
Yeah. But I won't.
Not me. I lay forearm right across their throat, man. I take them down SWAT tactics.
I got choked a little this weekend for the first time in a very long time. Not a fan.
Why?
It hurts tremendously.
Yeah, you get sore afterwards,
yeah, it really
right?
fucking hurt.
Yeah, when you're older, you can't take a beating while you bone like you used to.
I don't know. I never liked the beating anyway, but I can get choked a little. Doesn't bother me that much. But I'm not really into it. And choking I can do, but I'm also, again, very, very aware.
Yeah.
Just like it's a very... But some people want some fucking crazy shit.
Yeah. My wife rode me, and I felt like I was raped 2 days later. Like my abdomen was all sore, and I had bruising, and I was like, "This isn't good. I can't do this anymore."
Yeah. I think the weirdest thing I've ever asked for was I asked a girl to let me try to pee in butt during anal sex in a shower.
You did this?
That was the weirdest thing I would ever suggested. Yeah.
You suggested that you pee in her butt?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You think that... What the fuck are you doing?
Were you drunk? It was a long weekend.
Yeah.
No, not drunk at all.
Were you in 5th grade?
I was in 5th grade, though. Can I pee in your butt? That's what I thought coming inside a vagina was.
My health teacher told us, he's like, you can't come and go at the same time. So we always knew that you couldn't pee, like, while you were hard.
You can, though.
Yeah, but it's painful and it's not enjoyable.
It doesn't feel great. That's fair. It does not feel great.
Can I tell you this, Jay? I like role play with my wife, which is one of the reasons we're not getting along. And like,
that's part of the long game.
Yeah. And so I'll do stuff and I'll be like, "Oh, this room's all messy, isn't it, you dirty maid?" And she'll be like, "Stop." She'll just cut right off, or she'll go over the top and be like, "I'm so sorry," like with her weird comedian voice that just turns me off and makes me soft.
Oh, I thought you were doing like a Mexican.
That's what she's doing.
She does Mexican made.
Yeah, she's not very good at accents either, but she does that.
You're great at accents.
Yeah, I'm good at accents.
How deep role play do you actually go? I don't know.
I just want to fuck. Sorry, I'm cursing a lot. I want to bone anybody except my wife, right? So it's always like, I was like, "How was school today?" And she's like, "You creep." She doesn't play at all. Doesn't play at all.
I don't know if I'm not really in the role play at all, but I'm definitely into like shit talk and stuff like that. But like we're being different people. Like, were you naughty today?
Yeah,
seems weird to me.
Really?
I mean, yeah, but I like shit talk, dirty talk, I'm okay with. I don't know if it's my natural thing I do.
I do it less now. I do, but when I was on the
Did you
road,
used to?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
You like that fucking conch? Look how fat that conch is for you. You like
Really?
That? Yeah.
You talk shit about your own dick?
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Look at
That's
that.
fantastic.
Me and Jacob both make the same face. We both go,
Why don't you suck my balls? Suck my balls, Rachel. She's like, my name's Dana. Shut up.
It doesn't fucking matter what
Can't
your name
understand
is.
when
What this
balls
fat
are in
Canadian
my-
dick.
I do that, and I go, oh, your pussy is so fucking wet. Do you feel that? I want to come so bad, but I'm not gonna.
See, mine comes out more. Mine more comes out like in like a your pussy really wet. Like, it's just more like in mid like stride of like fucking.
Yeah.
Trying to keep good rhythm, not put body weight down on top of them. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Shane, do you have a girlfriend?
I do.
And she choked you this weekend?
Yeah.
What, she was mad at you, or she just wanted to
I think she was excited. She was having fun.
Yeah.
And I was fucking...
And you have like a big tall guy dick, probably. Yeah, that'd be weird if you had like a little tiny.
Oh, that's a nice thing.
Oh.
I'm wearing the same hoodie.
That's your girlfriend?
That happens to me a lot.
She's way more attractive than you.
Yeah, significantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shane's killing the game.
Yeah, you know I was good at stand-up?
What? Yeah, I mean, I know you're funny. So that does it. Cause I'm like, I have the combination where like I'm funny, but then I'm good looking, but then I have the negative, like I'm so short.
Yeah.
And that puts women against
That
me.
takes some people out, huh? Like,
Yeah.
completely, yeah. It's so weird the things that you don't think about bother other people. Like, I said I worry about, like, I'm too big. My thing's always, like, too big and clunky and fat and whatever, whereas, like, some people are worried, like Justin Silver, who's, like, handsome guy in great shape.
Yeah.
I don't think short bothers him a ton, but then he's always worried his hair is, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't think Justin is having any kind of hair problem at all. I'm like, handsome. You don't see like, the person's own problem.
Yeah, it probably his facial tick keeps him away a little bit. Like he's got a pretty hardcore facial tick, right? Like his eyes will twitch when he's
his personality, his gums,
Yeah, I got this sprung upon me this weekend also. She moved the mirror, this full body mirror, like right behind the bed.
Yeah.
I'm with Jay on this. Like, I don't want to see, dude, I saw what I looked like from the fucking side while I was
you're
fucking.
bigger in the waist region than anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing
But I know what it's like because I'm off season, so I'll see my love handles and I'll get sick.
I haven't seen me from the side naked in a long time. It was rough. I looked at her differently.
Yeah.
I was like, you fuck this?
Yeah. You're like an uncle.
You start going like, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
What is it you're trying to get out of this?
Like, we got to get rid of this fucking mirror right now.
Yeah.
I miss mirrors. I used to look at myself but I used to sleep with, this sounds horrible. I used to sleep with dudes all the time. So it'd be like, me and like a buddy and a girl. So so it was very, very, homoerotic.
But no gay stuff?
No, I mean, we'd look at each other and be like, nice fucking bro.
Did you ever smush dicks with a guy for a girl to suck it together?
No. But I've been, the best three-way partner I had. Yeah, that is. French Kiss was his name. And he was like this little short jacked guy. And he had a toupee, but it was like a Bon Jovi toupee. You can tell it was a toupee. But
it was too much hair to even know it was a toupee.
Yeah, it was great. And
it wasn't a toupee. At that point, it's called a wig.
Yeah, it was a long lady's wig that he took off someone in the Bronx. And, he would bone really well. But then I had three ways with other guys that were just like rapey. There was this guy, Sergio, and he'd be like, he'd get my eye attention and he'd be like, watch. And he'd be like fucking a girl and have his thumb in her ass. And then he'd bend down. This is exactly the music. He came out dressed as Antonio Banderas with a guitar case when he was a stripper.
No, yeah.
And Jay bends down and he'd do this. He'd pull the condom tip up, bite the tip of the condom off, and then roll it back and just start fucking her. So only I could see that.
Really?
Yeah, and he'd be like, and then he'd come like right inside of her.
And
That's
then
assault, brother.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And that was like when you were dancing?
Yeah.
So like you and the other dancers would like fuck chicks together?
Yeah. Yeah.
At the parties?
Yeah, at the parties, or we go back to like the sugar daddy's houses. He had a sugar daddy.
And this is Canada?
Yeah.
That's such a weird, it says just Canada uncorked, huh?
Such
so weird.
Yeah, best times of my life.
Let's pull back. It's fucking, what's the death metal scene like out there with that kind of crazy cult shit going
raw
on?
dogging girls.
Yeah, just biting condom tips off.
I'd never seen it done before. I thought it was the creepiest thing, and then like a year
Well, by
later,
the way, if you're fucking somebody who's with a girl who's creepy, you're creep by association. She doesn't go, well, the other guy was cool.
Yeah.
The whole night just goes like, and then the other guy was there just jerking off over my face, his nuts dangling over my nose.
Yeah, the whole night's ruined, right? The one guy biting the condom tip and roll. I'd never seen that done before, and I was like, that's an awesome trick.
Wait, how did he Did
he was very flexible. So he's fucking her like this, like he's behind her doggy style, and then he puts his thumb in her ass, bends down with the one hand, yanks the tip of the condom, goes.
So it's still on his dick.
Yeah, and then rolls it down so that it's still around the base, and then after he's like, "Oh God, the condom broke."
I don't believe it. No, when I was making love, it got too dry inside. Something happens. They make these condoms in my hometown, perhaps. Yes. But, you know, that's just Pancho Mike's experiences. I only got one accent. Hey, you ever fuck it, bitch? And then you're wearing the condom. And then you pull it out when she's not looking and you bite the tip of it off and roll it down on the base. It's like a cock ring now. And then when you're done, I go, oh, mi no, Miguel Inglés, poquito, Inglés, right? And then she walk off that dumb bitch. Hey, but that's just Pancho Mike's experiences. Let's take one of these calls because I want to see what people have been asked to do here. This sounds very Pennsylvania. From Max from Pennsylvania. What's up, Max? You're on the bonfire, buddy.
What's up, Jay? Crackle. What's up, Shane?
What up, bro?
Crackle, dude.
I was with this girl in college, and one night we were both drunk. We were having sex, and she asked me to donkey punch her, and I didn't know what it was at first.
She had to explain it to you.
Oh, she had to explain it to me. I was probably a sophomore in college at the time. She told me it's when I'm hitting her from behind. She wants me to punch her in the back of the head when I'm about to come.
Yeah. Did you do it?
It tightens up. Hell yeah, I fucking right crossed her.
Didn't even hesitate. God bless. Just fucking dropped her. And it's so funny because I'm pretty sure whatever tightening up can happen from a wild blind shot to the back of a girl's head could probably be accomplished if she just kind of squeezes her pussy a little bit, you know? Her pussy muscles. What do you think is going to happen more from a donkey punch?
She asked me to swing, so I swung, and I swung hard.
Buddy, I know we're all looking for an excuse. Christine doesn't even make the joke unless she's out of fucking swing shot for me. If she goes, you know what, you probably owe me a good punch in the face, and I'd already be fucking stretching it out. So you did. I love that you did it. Did she enjoy it or did she hate it?
Because to be honest, she acted like she did, but there's no way any girl likes a solid punch to the back of the head.
Yeah, dude, hopefully you wobbled her a little. If she just took that and just was like, fuck me harder, that's a low point.
Yeah, you give her a shot like that behind the ear, you think you spin her out for a couple minutes at least, you know what I mean?
She turns back, ain't so bad. You ain't so bad.
He goes,
ain't so bad.
He goes, is she getting knocked out? I go, nah, she's getting angry. Ain't so bad.
Ain't so bad.
Is that all you got? Come on, hit me again. Hit me in the face. Hit me in the back of the head. And it wasn't Pennsylvania. Then she ran up the steps.
Oh, yeah, she had brothers probably. She could definitely take a hit.
Oh, hell yeah. She's been getting donkey punched by her brothers for years.
The Third Amendment of Pennsylvania. Ye shall punch ye sister.
Ye shall. Thanks for the call, Max. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, man. Crackle.
Crackle, dude. Hang on. Before we go to our last break, George wants to talk to you, Jacob. George, you have gained audience with Jacob finally after that magnificent gift you sent him. Here, now, he sits before you.
Hey, George. Oh, thank you. Hey, I'm George Haha, Camper Group. What up?
Hey, George, man. Thanks a lot for that. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, he was actually 12 years old when I met him. He was at Madison International Speedway racing with Matt Kenseth and Landon Castle. Landon Castle was like 11 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
You got a 12-year-old and 11-year-old's autograph? God damn, George. That's fucking brutal, dude.
Hey, kid, can I get your autograph? What?
Hey, kid, hey, buddy, I got some candy in the van. He comes out, he's like, just sign this shit for me, bro.
Hey, kid, let me get your John Hancock, and let's get your John on my Hancock. Oh, fuck, that's hilarious. Well, George, he did very much appreciate it. He's been displaying it. You took it home now, right? Because they made us throw out all of our stuff. But
I kept that.
No, I know. I'm saying you brought that home. You actually brought that home.
I brought it back in today for the interview.
For tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, we're meeting him tomorrow, man. It's so cool. Do you want to Do you want to tell us your last name, George, or if we tell him who you are, he's going to have a bad memory? He goes, is that the man who took me when I was 12?
Just don't mention Nerf balls and you'll be all right.
Perfect. George, thank you so much for sending that picture in, buddy. And we are hanging out with Aaron Berg, Shane Gillis, Compound Media favorites. It's The Bonfire. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, it's The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Oakerson here with Shane Gillis. Aaron Berg hanging out today while Danny Soder's off doing his billions thing. Should I read this now? I can totally read this now.
It's another read?
We had another read. Don't, Jacob, relax. We pull the curtain here. These are our listeners. We're not putting on a play.
Yeah, Jacob, quit being a fucking bitch, dude.
Pause now from that bitch thing, and then ... commercial. It's been reported that Americans are overpaying on car insurance by over $21 billion. I just had to get car insurance. Nightmare process you're thinking you had to go through. But let me tell you about the Zebra.com, who fixes that problem. It's the nation's leading car insurance comparison site, and it's the only place you can compare hundreds of policies from all the top carriers and choose the best for you. Plus, they never sell your information off to the spammers. No emails, no constant phone calls from a bunch of solicitors. It's great. You just answer a few questions on a simple, fast form, and they find best coverage in your state. TechCrunch said it best. The Zebra is kayak for auto insurance. It's quick. It's easy. It's just an honest way to compare car insurance quotes from all the top providers all at once. Go today and start saving at thezebra.com/bonfire. That's thezebra.com/bonfire, spelled THEZEBRA, thezebra.com/bonfire. All right. I'm glad we were so goosed up to get back on the air, because we have some good calls here that I'm pretty excited to get to. I like this story. It comes from a guy named Hector. I don't know why that makes me laugh more about it, but Hector, you're on the Bonfire, buddy. What's up, dude? Hector in Illinois.
What's going on, guys? Crackle.
Crackle, dude.
Yeah. So, my story is, cause I just, lost my virginity, this past April.
How old are you?
23.
Nice. Yeah. You waited for the right one. And it sounds, from what I see here, this is the right one.
Yeah. Thanks, Jay. So basically, I was on Craigslist, and this was before they shut down the personal section on there. And I'd answered this ad for this chick who just wanted to eat a guy out, eat their ass, and so.
Yeah.
Damn, so you went from virgins just straight into getting your butt eaten off Craigslist, dude? Holy fuck.
Yeah, and so, I answered it. I didn't get anything back for months until she emailed me and saying, oh, hey, now the personals is down. I can, answer stuff. And so she asked me, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And so I had to take her to, my job, which is, this office building, because I knew no one would be there. And so, yeah, we just, we drank a bit, and just talked, we chilled for a bit. And then, yeah, we just kind of got straight into it, and it was...
So before your dick ever went into a woman's mouth, hand, pussy, or ass, a girl licked your asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. It was
That's fantastic.
Wow.
That's fantastic. That's such a better story than anybody has in this room.
Yeah.
That's just great.
For sure. And he brought her to work? He got his ass eaten at work?
Yeah. He took her to work to get his asshole eaten.
Wow.
Hector, as Jay would say, I have so many questions. Did you kiss her right after?
God damn it, I cannot remember, but I know.
Definitely.
You did. You remember
You
that.
loved her, dude. You loved her so much. You definitely kissed her.
Okay, next question. What was the name of your office building? Was it Eat My Ass Incorporated?
You know, it'd be great if he's like, no, it's the Pentagon.
What was the setup? Were you in a cubicle and you were standing? Well, how does she do this?
No, it's strange because the office building, it's really, really big. This place has a freaking kitchen and laundry machines, and so it was kind of an open space where they had a couch and this huge. I don't know.
I was hoping you propped up on one of those standing desks.
No. Oh, gee. Well, they have standing desks, but I would not have been able to do that for my first time.
Well, no, what she does is you go, those desks come down the normal desks and they raise up. You go on it, you get on all fours, then have her crank the thing that raises you up, and then your butthole's right in front of her mouth, man. Mechanic style.
Hector, did you feel gay? I had my ass eaten the first time like 5 years ago, and at first I was like, it feels gay, and then she did it more, and I was like, this is just awesome.
I don't think it felt gay because the guy was doing it.
And, like, the first guy was there, the other guy's holding me down. I'm like, this feels gay. Then they turned off the Queen, and we just hung out. Did you feel gay at all? Were you worried?
No, honestly, not at all, because, well, I guess people just always associate, like, eating ass with being gay, but...
Not me. I don't correlate those things at all.
I do.
Yeah, but besides that, who else?
The Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah, they're not into it. Did you,
here it is.
There you go.
This is awesome.
Just a little visual aid for what a girl eating ass is like. That guy's got a lot of dick from his balls back to his butthole.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Turn this the fuck off.
Why, what's
You
the problem?
mean put it on all the
what's
TVs.
The problem, dude?
Christine just put a fucking Tic Tac in her mouth.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Watching this. Yeah.
He's got a clean butthole, though.
Yeah, also, I mean, Shane, if you're going to lick a dude's asshole, that's probably the one to lick.
Yeah.
I mean, you turn away, but just know, this would be a grand prize winner in butthole licking contest. Hector, the girl, was she pretty at all?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, because, like, some people might think, she's fucking ugly, but I thought...
Some people might think that this Craigslist whore that ate my ass in my office was ugly.
Some people in mirrors that she walks by may think she's ugly. But for me...
So you think she was pretty, but it's
awesome.
It's the eye of it's about the eye of the butt holder.
I mean, I don't really want to, like, I don't know, I don't feel good about constantly judging people in their looks.
No, look, of course not.
Don't make us feel bad, you fucking freak.
That's what most people do that get their asses eaten by ugly
But we're just trying to paint a picture here. I'm just saying you don't want to make people feel bad about their looks, but I mean, there is something. The girl we're currently watching, why I asked, licking asshole, is smoking hot. Yeah. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that you found a really smoking hot girl to lick your asshole. But you understand also the view of the world. So when you ask if someone's like hot, you know,
I'm with you, Jacob.
You get what we're saying ultimately. Is this a larger woman? Is it a skinny woman? Is it a drugged out looking chick? Just a normal girl next door hot?
She had a bit like a weight to her, but she wasn't like super big, and like she had kind of like dyed hair. Not necessarily a pixie cut, but hair.
They'll say maybe she's like a girl in that weird, you know. Sometimes you find a girl, a lot of tattoos, body tattoos.
I think she may have had one tattoo, but I cannot remember. But the most round did.
One tattoo's hard to tell. Was it like the outline of like kitten ears, or was it like a fucking picture of a dick on her tit?
Yeah. Or was it an arrow pointing up from her chest that goes, ass goes in here?
Yeah. She got American Standard tattooed above her lips.
Did you do this in somebody's cubicle you didn't like? Because I would do that. Then it's not as gay as I think this is.
This isn't gay, Shane. This is enjoying life.
You are not the judge of gay after the stories you fucking told, dude.
That's true.
Well, have you done it since, Hector?
No. I guess they just haven't gotten lucky, and again, Craigslist personals are down.
That's true. But did you not, you didn't get her information? Did you pay her for it?
No, I didn't pay her for it. Like, we exchanged numbers, but, I got a new phone, and, I couldn't my iCloud shit, so, I wasn't able to, like, transfer her number. I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know her number anymore.
Maybe she's listening, bro.
Maybe she's out there somewhere beneath the pale moonlight.
How long did she do that to you, and then you just banged her right afterward? Like how long did she do that? What is the personality of the hooker?
Well, we got like around there around like 2:00, and we were like either talking or chilling or just doing the dirty deed, and we didn't leave until like 7 in the evening.
That's a long date. So it was not for pay, and you did fuck her afterwards. Was that part of the agreement? Like, you let me lick your asshole, you could fuck me?
Well, it's like we just kind of like talked around, like, hey, how you want to do this besides, you know, just this one thing. But yeah, like it's just kind of like going with the flow, basically.
Now, did she fuck? What's what you say after being asked before you fuck?
I'm cramping up over here.
Give me a banana. Give me a banana.
Fucking potassium is low.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm sorry it hasn't happened since. Have you asked a girl to do it since?
No, mostly because, like most things in life, I'm too scared to do things in person. It's much easier to just talk over the internet.
Well, now you're back. Now you're in DJ Lewitzky's world. He's getting his butthole licked by black chicks twice a week at this point. So,
or he's getting scammed.
it is one or the other, though. It's either scam or black chick licking his butthole. I don't think that's a far. How far out of the realm of possibility Black Lou is a black woman licking a guy's butthole? Out of the porn world. Porn doesn't count for any of that.
Out of the porn world.
Porn doesn't count for any of that.
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Ever.
I don't think that would happen.
You wouldn't just meet a black chick in the world and go like, I'm really going to have my ass licked. You think it's just not a fucking chance.
Not a chance.
Interesting. Well, I bet we have a caller or two out there that can maybe prove us wrong. If you've had your whole lick a black woman, please call into the show. Hector, thanks for the call, buddy. That was great.
Man, thanks so much for just listening to me. So take care, guys.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Hector.
We got one more. This is the guy, we lost him and he came back, right? This story is this is rough. A story like this lets you know how badly when you want to fuck, assuming he went through with this. Brian in D.C. Brian, you there, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Crackle Crackle?
Crackle Crackle, dude, you're on the Bonfire. This story, from what the notes Lou gave me here, Black Lou, it sounds like terrifying. I don't know where it went, though. Tell us what happened.
So I was dating this chick my senior year of high school. She was like your standard Southern Belle type chick from Texas. I went to school down in Florida, so just a bunch of crazy people in general there. So I had just come back from like a week-long trip where I hadn't seen her. And I get a text from her that says, on your way over here, pick up some Plan B. And I didn't know what that meant when I got the text. But I called her. I was like, why? Is something wrong? Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought she cheated on me or something like that. And then she goes,
you thought she meant bring Plan B, like another girl? Hey, I might pass out, so bring a Plan B if you could. All right, this is Plan B. Her name's Sharon. She'll fuck anybody.
Oh, shit. No, So I get her on the phone, and she's like, no, like, we haven't fucked in a week, and I want you to come in me. And I'd never had a girl ask me that before. So like an asshole, I roll up to this CVS, and I pick up this Plan B, and I go I go to the counter. I get the Plan B, and I come back to her place, and sure enough, she was crazy enough to want me to come inside her and then immediately take the Plan B afterwards.
Did you do it?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we're all garbage.
Yeah. Why would you not do it?
It's such a weird proposition. I'm just saying, when you break down what she's asking, she goes, come inside me. He goes, and then let's make life. And then watch me kill it.
Let's fucking kill it right away.
Let's do it early enough in the day so we can get Papa John's after.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good for you. Well, you never see that girl again?
No, I dumped her right after I graduated.
Yeah. Thank God she didn't saddle you with a kid.
Baby killing machine.
Hell yeah, Brian. Thanks for the call, buddy.
Yeah.
We have Pete in New Jersey says he got his black girl licked his ass. Pete, you there, buddy? Also, by the way, I'd like to hear a female perspective. We have all male callers on the line. I'd like to get a female. Girls that have been asked some crazy shit by guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like dick kicks and fucking do things to their buttholes and shit. I mean, when you hear like, I've met dominatrixes who like tell you dominatri?
Yeah.
Dominatriz.
A ganderum.
Yeah. It's a murder of dominatrixes. I've heard them say, like, guys asking for crazy things up their dick holes and shit, but
oh, man.
I know it makes my dick hurt even thinking about it, but I bet girls got some great stories. Pete, a black woman licked your ass? Please tell Black Lou that. He's a doubter.
Yes, she did. I met her, actually, I said she was from Monroeville. She's actually from Millville, if y'all are familiar.
Oh, so Black Lou rolled his eyes. He goes, "Yeah, Millville black bitches be licking anything you put in front of them."
Gloucester County, how that be? But yeah, she was the only black girl I ever fucked with, and I was only white guy she ever fucked with. And she was giving me head in the back of my Subaru, and she started out just licking my butt, and I asked her about it, and she thought that that's just what us white people did.
Yeah. Oh, she did because that's what she thought you liked.
Oh,
that's fucking great.
She thought we just freaky. She truthfully told me that she watched one of them fake taxi videos.
Did you finger her with while wearing a 4-finger ring that said the word "fresh" across it? Because that's what I think that's what they like.
Did you use cocoa butter as lube?
Did you fuck her in the ass while holding a ghetto blaster and fight the
power? Yeah. Did you cum Chuck D lyrics on her belly? I heard they liked that. That's such a great thing. I should like butthole because that's what white people like. Yeah. That's how corny we are. That's what I heard. White boys like getting their butthole licked.
But it was just good. It was good.
Yeah.
I assumed it was great. Yeah, she was fantastic. She did it right.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, hell yeah, Pete. I can appreciate that, buddy. Black girl licked ass. There you go, Lou. Proven wrong. Do you not believe him still?
No.
You think she was half white?
Yeah.
What do you think? Maybe an island girl or something?
Something like that.
Maybe a dark Puerto Rican, perhaps, or something like that. What was her hair texture like there, Pete?
It was pretty curly. It was pretty natural.
Natural curly? Curly or nappy?
You can't say
I think he wanted to avoid saying nappy.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, why? Isn't that what it...
I was trying to dance around that one.
Hymus lost his job over that. You can't.
No, he called a bunch of girls nappy head. I thought nappy is the consistency of the hair.
Nah, nappy just means like she's got no job and she's eating ass in the back of a Subaru.
Oh, I thought just the consistency.
No.
Is that what nappy entails?
Yeah, nappy.
I've been using it wrong.
Yeah, it is. It's like nappy roots.
Yeah.
Them country bars on the
thing.
I know he's telling the truth because he said it was a Subaru. You remember the type of car that shit like that happens in.
And there's no whiter car than
Was
a
it your
Subaru.
mom's car?
No, it was my car. It was a Subaru Crosstrack.
God. Yeah.
Pete, thanks for the call, brother.
No problem, man. Crackle.
Crackle, brother. I really want to hear. There's two things here I'd want to hear about. Just Joseph in Washington is another. His girlfriend is black, and she licks his ass, Lou. So, just so you know, they're out there.
Yeah, Lou.
I know you jumped the fence over to the white side because you're a man who wants his asshole licked, and you're like, I can't get that accomplished in the black community. But I'm just letting you know, maybe you jumped ship a little bit early. That's all I'm letting you say. We have Heather in California has a pretty crazy thing a guy has to do. The guys are so much darker than what the women ask for, I feel like. Heather, you're on the bonfire.
Hi. Crackle.
Crackle.
Hey, so I have plenty of stories, but this one in particular sticks out. This guy, everything was going fine, everything was normal, and then he's like, listen, I need to talk to you. Here's what I want. I want to go to Disneyland. I want to wear a diaper. I want to shit myself, and I want you to change my diaper in the family bathroom.
That's all hot so far.
Yeah, this checks out. We said weird shit.
So of course I did.
No, come on. No, you didn't.
No, I did not.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you were going to say, well, buck's a buck, you know what I mean?
No.
What am I going to do, welch in a bar bet? That's not me. That's not the Heather I am. That's not the Heather everybody knows.
Yeah. What am I, a pussy? Come on.
Yeah. And he asked us with a straight face. That's the crate to have a weird thing you're into and have to straight face look at somebody and be like, I want you to put your open hand in my asshole. Mm-hmm. Don't make me repeat it again. Yeah. You're being a bad lover.
Assholes are fine. Diapers at Disneyland are not fine.
What's the craziest thing you've accommodated?
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty open, but not that. I've had requests to, shit on people, but not. It's an asshole.
Well, Heather, what the fuck do you do?
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Heather, what do you do? What are you doing that you're receiving these propositions?
She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I work as a human toilet in Japan.
It has nothing to do with them being complete degenerates. It's because I've licked an ass or two. So they're like, oh, she licked an ass, ergo, she's going to change my shitty diaper at Disneyland.
That's true. Like, stuff like that will get around. If you lick one ass, then other guys will be like, hey, she licks ass. And then people expect you to do way more. Like, it's a gateway thing, you know? You eat ass, they expect that you're going to fly places.
I don't know, outside of the comedy community, which I believe is where you will hear that, I don't know how many communities outside of the comedian community where a bunch of guys, that was a lot of C's, where a bunch of guys will get together and talk about the pleasures or hilarious nature of getting their assholes
everywhere. I think Wall Street for sure.
Those guys,
community
for sure. But do you think like you think like when a GameStop is empty, you think that's what the employees are talking about?
Yeah. They're like, hey, did you play Fortnite? No, Heather was eating my ass.
And they go, Heather, that girl eats ass?
Yeah.
Get to your friends.
Totally. We should ask her if she wants to be shit and pissed on. And
you need your ass licked or what?
Yeah.
I don't like it. She's the girl for you.
I miss it now. I want it to happen. I want to go on the road for a weekend and have some weird rules with my wife.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I saw that blonde girl just tunneling into it like it was a Golden Corral buffet.
It's the thing that could keep people together. If Christine didn't lick my ass, I don't know where I'd be right now.
Yeah.
But now look at us. At a car dealership or buying couches.
You licking butt?
I mean, we're together.
Knock it off. Stop it.
Well, I gave her the floor there totally. She didn't have to admit it. I was sort of kidding, but you know.
What a weird end of the show.
No.
I don't want people to think you have a shitty girlfriend.
Yeah. Christine, I don't really actively want my butt licked, really, so she doesn't really have to lick my butt at all. But I think if I wanted my butt licked, Christine would lick my butt.
That's nice.
I believe that. I like her, but I like her butt.
Yeah,
that's different.
I've licked a zillion girl asses in my day. I'm sorry, Christine. I know you felt very special when I did that, but just know this tongue is clean.
I didn't feel special.
This tongue has cleaned the log splitter of many a fucking chick in this world. But what girls don't like their butthole eaten? Heather, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, that was so
It's
quick.
a body part. It's a body part.
Do you panic if a guy licks butthole and then goes right to vagina, or do you not even overthink that?
Yeah, there's certain bacteria that shouldn't travel, but I mean, I'm pretty clean. If it's going to happen, I'm clean, so I'm not so worried about it.
It's also pretty selfish of you to say, hey, please don't do that, while whatever he's dragging in there is definitely already on his tongue. Do you know what I mean? Like, for you to get a little in your cooch seems like, it's just chicken feed compared to the problems this guy's going to have from smearing a log from your fucking A to your V. You know what I mean?
Have you ever smelled a bacterial infection in a pussy?
What?
Have you ever smelled a bacteria infection in a pussy?
No, but have you ever tasted a hunk of shit in your mouth, Christine? I don't think you have.
It probably tastes better
I think the answer is no, you haven't. Because I've asked you to do it, and you will not.
Wow. He's never asked me to do that.
To eat a piece of shit? Christine, can you eat a piece of shit?
Will you eat a turd?
You know what's funny? I just peek my head into a door and I go, hey, would you eat a piece of shit? I'm just saying. She goes, I can't believe you'd even ask me a question like that. Get the fuck out of here. And I go, no, I was just kidding, babe. And then it shows on the outside of the door I was holding a plate with a piece of shit on it. I was like, never mind. Everything's so stupid.
I had to go to the hospital from eating ass.
You had to before?
Yeah, I got sick. I ate ass in St. John, New Brunswick.
I thought you were going to say you got fucking, there was a nail. There was a loose nail. You didn't know?
Oh, God, is that glass?
I guess, yeah, I nicked myself on a nail. There was an exposed nail head I didn't see.
I got, strep throat, and my glands got swollen, immediately, 5 hours later, and I went to the hospital, and I'm like, I think I have, a throat infection or something, and they're like, what happened? And I was thinking, I don't know, just maybe flying or travel or something, and they did a swab, and they're like, you have serious bacteria in your throat right now.
I wonder if just from particles alone, if a fart in the mouth could cause you some real issues.
Definitely.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I love you, Lou. Man, what a fun show. Heather, thanks for the call.
No problem.
And we'll talk to you next time. Shane Gillis and Aaron Berg were hanging out. Aaron Berg, of course, is podcast in hot water on the Compound Media Network. Aaron, any gigs you want to plug at all?
Tonight, Frantic at the Stand NYC, and I'll be in Summers Point, New Jersey this Wednesday with Kevin Brennan and Gino Bisconti. Strap in for that.
Shane Gillis, of course, podcast, a fair one, on Compound Media. Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, available on iTunes. Anything dates you want to plug, Shane?
I think at the end of the month, the 29th through the 1st, I'll be with Soder at Laugh Boston.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Danny Sodies.
Danny Sodes. And, of course, Dan Soder is going to be in Laugh Boston. He said Rumors in Winnipeg was absolutely fantastic. Go to dansoder.com for all of his dates. I have San Francisco coming up at the end of the month. Mike Fenoya will be there with me. And DC Improv, bigjcomedy.com for all my tour dates. Check out Legion of Skanks, by the way. That's where we're heading over to now. If you want a little more of this camaraderie and nonsense, and more butthole lick talk, if I'm guessing correctly. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you check out our videos on Comedy Central's YouTube page. They're half-hour videos of the show that we're doing every week. They're so fun. It's a different experience being in the room with us. And then also our Friday show, Best of the Bonfire, available now as a podcast on all platforms where you download podcasts from. Please listen, subscribe, rate, review. Let them know you're listening. We're trying to get some numbers here. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll have Danny Sodes back tomorrow for the live show. Until then, crackle, crackle.